Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. This is YY Mission. I like to give double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. YY Mission is affiliate Kappa GMS. Just want to bring out these two articles. One is on Puerto Rico, well, videos on Puerto Rico, and one is on Cuba, and and some scriptures, and basically the tribe of Ephraim and the tribe of Manasseh, they love their idols. Okay, so I'm gonna bring out the videos and some scriptures. All right.
Tú me dices, no, 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 no. Yo no quiero estar en ese lugar ahora mismo, horrible. Métase en el bolsillo, papi.
Okay, so Most High is visiting Puerto Rico, rich port. Okay, he's visiting these tribes, these island tribes. Okay, with power outages and uh, foul weather. Okay, because he's tired of them idol worshiping and not getting the truth, not listening to the prophets. Okay, and the men of the Lord and the servants of the Lord. Okay, this message has went out to the four corners. Okay, so we did Puerto Rico. We're gonna do Manasseh, Cuba.
El régimen cubano ha vuelto a censurar una expresión de fe religiosa, prohibiendo por segundo año consecutivo la realización del solemne Via Crucis del Domingo de Ramos en La Habana. La procesión cristiana que se iba a llevar a cabo en el Vedado, con un recorrido desde Línea hasta Letrán, fue suspendida por no recibir la aprobación necesaria de las autoridades. Así lo denunció el párroco Lester Rafael Sayas Díaz a través de una publicación en Facebook, informando que la actividad organizada por la vicaría no logró el aval oficial. Esta decisión ha generado...
Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with that.
Some people see a dollar, others see potential.
Nuevamente críticas hacia las restricciones impuestas por el régimen a las manifestaciones públicas de fe en la isla, ya que en el año 2024 también se prohibió la misma celebración. El año pasado, la comunidad católica de El Vedado fue también impedida de realizar la procesión del Santo Entierro, evento tradicional de la Semana Santa. La parroquia del Sagrado Corazón de Jesús explicó las razones de la suspensión, destacando que a pesar...
All right, Esau and his stupid ass ads. Okay, we don't got no time for that. I'm just gonna read a little bit of it. Cuban regime censors Holy Week procession in Havana for the second time. Okay, and that's they're worshiping in Manasseh, Cuba. Okay, the tribe they're worshiping who White Jesus. Okay, JC. Okay, they have that. You know how these northern tribes have that white savior complex on them, superiority complex of Esau. Okay, so the Lord is having the Cuban regime, Fidel Castro's regime. We know he's not, his people aren't in power anymore. But the Lord is, Yahweh is having them suspend these events. Okay, that these Cubans and they're idol worshiping and whatnot. Okay, he's having them put it into this madness. All right. 2024, another procession in the same area, El Velada, has already been prohibited. So you see, for the second consecutive year, see the Cuban regime has prohibited some Nation of the Cross on Psalm Sunday, Christian procession that was scheduled. Right. See, so who the spirit we know that. See, there they go. Idol worship and white savior. Okay, JC. This is an idol. Okay, wherever I inform you, station is So yeah, we know this is judgment. Okay, Manasseh and Ephraim love their idols, man. They love their craziness. Okay, so they always kind of been like that. So I'm just gonna basically pull up some scriptures. And Hosea 4:17. Ephraim is joined to idols. Let them alone. Okay, and like we put the first video up here, the power outage is really nothing to say. Okay, that's why they getting all kinds of hell put on them, and we know also the Levites. Okay, the Haitians are getting all types of hell put on them as well. Currently, right now with the breakdown of government, it's no power there. Okay, you got gangs killing people and eating them right now. So these other nations, these island nations, are getting a wake up call. Okay, and the Lord is tired of them as well. All right. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Manasseh. Okay, Second Kings. Okay, 21:1. Manasseh was 12 years old when he began to reign, and reigned 50 and 5 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Hezabella. Hezabella. Okay. Oops. Sorry. I don't know. All right. Second Kings 21:2. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord, okay, the sight of Yahweh, after abominations of the heathen, whom Yahweh cast out before the children of Israel. Okay, so he was an evil king. Okay, Manasseh was an evil king. All right. Okay, Second Kings 21:4. And he built altars in the house of the Lord Yahweh, of which the Lord said, in Jerusalem where I put my name. Okay, so this man built altars in the house of the Lord. Crazy, all right? Evil. Second Kings 21:6. And he made his son pass through the fire and observed times, and used enchantments, and dealt with familiar spirits and wizards. He wrought much wickedness in the sight of Yahweh to provoke him to anger. This what the Cubans did, okay? The modern day Cubans, okay? Tribe of Manasseh, okay? Northern tribe, all right? Wicked, all right? Second Kings 21:9. But they hearkened not, and Manasseh seduced them to do more evil than did the nations whom Yahweh destroyed before the children of Israel. See? Alright, he going off, alright? Wild king, okay? Okay, Second Kings 21:16. Moreover, Manasseh shed innocent blood very much, till he filled Jerusalem from one end to another, besides his sin wherewith he made Judah to sin, in doing that which was evil in the sight of the Lord. Okay, so he made Judah go off. Okay, wilding out. All right. So I'm going to read you something out of a Living Translation. Okay, Manasseh. Okay, the wicked king, 55-year reign was the longest of any of the kings of the divided kingdom. Remember, they split. Okay, after Solomon. Extraordinarily, the period was one of political stability. It is known as the Assyrian peace era, in which the kings Ashuradan and Ashurbar reigned and brought the Assyrian Empire to its zenith. However, the length Manasseh's reign the length of Manasseh's reign does not indicate a good rule, but rather Yahweh's pers- preserving, per- preserving mercy, okay, and faithfulness to the covenant, okay. So Most High had, even though dude was wilding out, all right, Manasseh was wilding out, Most High still had mercy upon him, okay. So I just wanted to bring that out, okay. Ephraim and Manasseh going off. This is why they getting crazy stuff happening on their islands and whatnot, and going to continue idol worshiping and different things. They're already having power outages. Manasseh, Cuba, okay, and now you have more and more power outages going on with Puerto Rico. Remember, they got hit with that crazy hurricane that messed them all up pretty bad. So the other tribes are getting it as well. And we got overall the northern tribes, especially in Babylon the Great, being deported in masses, and now it's being talked about that they're being deported to El Salvador to get put to death. Okay, video of some brothers up from GMS are bringing out videos of them possibly satellite videos or images showing bodies and whatnot from a high altitude looking down on installations or the prisons. And also remember, they just found an abandoned chopping shop, okay, human decapitation center in Mexico. It was abandoned, I believe. It was somewhere in rural Mexico, and they found a lot of bones of northern tribal, a lot of people buried. Okay, so Most High is out here putting people to death. Okay, he's tired of all the disrespect. He sent men of the Lord, servants of the Lord, and the prophets to warn the nations and to warn the 2/3 and to bring the remnant in. Okay, he's warned and let everybody know what's going on, and nobody's still paying attention. You got Cuba, okay, the tribe of Manasseh still trying to celebrate Easter, worshiping a white idol, okay, white idol worshiping a fake Messiah or whatnot, JC, okay, and then you got Ephraim, okay, still doing their thing with the idols, okay, Puerto Rico power outage, okay, and Most High is gonna clamp down harder and harder, okay. These are the beginning of sorrows, and not only that, Jacob's trouble and whatnot. So it's gonna get worse for all the tribes, okay. Of course, Judah and the southern tribes, particularly Judah, but it's gonna get worse, okay. So I just wanted to bring that out. With that, I like to say all praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Shalom.